God bless you, global Christian friends, the American people, the American government, farmers, scientists throughout America. God bless those on aboard the orbiting space station, the experimentations that are occurring there as well that they are doing. God bless those that are working on the J2 rocket. God bless those that are working with the Orion project. God bless those that are experimenting in the fields and universities around the globe. God bless you, America. The power of God was present to heal them, 5:17 Luke. And behold, men brought in a bed a man which was taken with the palsy. And they sought means to bring him in and to lay him before Jesus. Good understanding. And when they could not find by what way they might bring him in because of the multitude, they went upon the housetop and let him down through the tiling. A very hazardous act with his couch into the midst before Jesus. That's also determination as well. But when he saw their faith, what a most wonderful statement had that statement been made in Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 20. When he saw their faith, because in Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 20, it identifies them as children in whom is no faith. But here Jesus saw their faith and their determination after hazarding their lives for a friend. He said unto them in verse 20, man, thy sins are forgiven thee. Wait a minute. What did he say? Man, thy sins are forgiven thee. 6 words that you desire to want to hear as well. Man, thy sins are forgiven thee. You ever hear the see forgetfulness? You ever hear the forgotten mind of God? Verse 21, 5:21. And the scribes and Pharisees began to reason, saying, who is this which speaketh blasphemies? Who can forgive sins but God alone? They identify him, who he is, and still refuse to receive him. But when Jesus perceived their thoughts. We've given you scriptures on Jesus' perception. He answered, saying unto them, why reason ye in your hearts? I put Acts 1:29 beside that statement. Whether it's easier to say, thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say, rise up and walk. See the same thing with the Apostle Peter with Aeneas, Acts 9:34, later on. Both written by Luke. Verse 23, whether it's easier to say, thy sin be forgiven thee, or to say, rise up and walk. But that ye may know that the Son of Man has power upon earth to forgive sins. Keep that in mind. The Son of Man has power upon earth to forgive sins. Upon the earth? Yes. Which flows through space? Yes. Which magnetic force lines emanating from it? Yes. Which has an iron nickel core? Yes. Burning at the center? Yes. Which is more than 75% water? Yes. With all the functions and activities occurring on it? Yes. Being bombarded by the sun 93 million miles from the sun? Yes. Being 242,000 miles from the planet, from the moon? Yes. Verse 24, but that you may know that the Son of Man has power upon earth to forgive sins. He said unto the sick of the palsy, I say unto thee, arise and take up thy couch and go into thine house. Sound like a need with Peter. In Acts 9:34, read it for yourself. Verse 25, and immediately he rose up before them and took up that whereon he lay, and departed to his own house, glorifying God. Same thing Jesus said, let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Remember that statement? Matthew 5? Well, here, the man was so overcome, and when the glory of God, the Kabbalah, have done something for you and have changed you the way that Jesus is going to change the profession of fishing in the sea to becoming fisher of men upon the earth, according to the scriptures. When those things take place, your heart rejoices. And they were all amazed, and they glorified God and were filled with fear, saying, we have seen strange things today. That's how the beginning of Jesus' ministry began to emerge, doing strange things in the daylight, doing strange things upon earth, doing strange things in spite of the laws of physics, doing strange things in spite of the planet Earth zooming through the heavens. We'll continue this later on. God bless you, global Christian friends and the American public and people. We love you, pastors.